Hi everyone. Can you hear me and see me? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Can you see and hear me? Hello. So far the chat is not moving. I hope we don't have a technical issue. Hi, I see Arlene, Vivian, Artsy Girl, Tomia Kinson, Fly Girl, Ocean, Alex, Letitia, Deborah Ann, Cape Susan, Secret Charlotte, Raven Pix, Ian Barton, Joanne, Milanord, Lori, Kylie, Ian Barton, DL, Stella, Aline, Star, Nat Torres, Claudia, good to have you. Who else? Karina, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. That's super nice of you. Artist, welcome. Terry, Toronto Mom, Pavla, Jackie, Jazz Mama, Denise. Yes, and sorry about the mix up. I see also um, French Style, Tapioca Terry, Nina, Kaylee, Brady. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Butterfly, I'm sorry if I missed some of you. The names are just popping. We're about 100 people here. That's super, super cool. I apologize for the mix up with the previous time. I don't know what happened between StreamYard, YouTube. I was with Violetta live, so I apologize for the mix up. How's everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. So we're gonna have some games today. I have some really good questions. Well, I'm very grateful for you, Cindy. Um, et voila, Brady, absolutely. We're gonna have some games. I'm gonna put some prizes to win, some products, some readings. Um, Mara Polidor, no Thanksgiving in Italy, but what did you have for dinner? Any maybe pasta? That's my kind of my favorite dish in Italy. And some gelato. Hi, Prairie. I be free. Um, yes, Tim passed away. Poor Alfie. Yes, yes. Pasta and gelato. Well, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that's a good deal. Mushroom, potatoes, cranberries. Hi, Oli. Hi, Diane. It's for me. It's sunny but cold. Yeah, it's in the evening here for me. But um, no. Okay, Pamela. I respect that. Um, since I have you here, I just put a video just for 25 hours. I'm putting all my products and classes 25% off. It's the same code, the magazine too. It's the same code, BF 2025. If you use the Linktree link, um, the classes, the decks, every 25% off, just for so that it gives opportunity people who could afford to get a chance. I sold the 3 C's: coffee, cinnamon rolls, and champagne. Wow, that's really nice. Champagne is nice. Coffee too. Cinnamon rolls, not so much for me, but oh, frozen screen. Hi, Jason. I know. So, we wanna play some games, maybe? Let's start with the, oh, I'm glitching. It's lagging, it's blurry, and on my end, it's really good. So, yeah, sometimes the 25% off is 1 day, 25 hours. Yes. I'm gonna wait until the, thank you, Teresa. I'm gonna wait till maybe, the video blurry, voice choppy. I don't know what else to do. It's really good on my end, but I've seen issues with either StreamYard or you want me to restart. Um, I don't know if it's gonna get better. I haven't done anything. Uh, I'll try to reboot, but on my end, it's totally good. Okay. It's tough. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. On my end, there's no problem. I will try to reboot. Um, okay. How about now? How about now? Is it better? I just went in and out, and I don't know. Okay, then I'm glad nothing changed on my end. Thank you, Sherry. I just see you. This is on StreamYard. So, well, I am glad. And thank you for holding on to the technology. Well, happy Thanksgiving, Bercy. Perfect. Well, thank you, Pavla. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, it's just so strange sometimes. Um, all right, we're gonna do a game in a little bit, right? I think it's time, especially if this is perfect. We really want that. So thank you, Celtics here. Good to have you. So I have some questions. Uh, you're ready to play a game? This is a game about Thanksgiving. And so the first person who has the right answer, and I will look on the chat, wins the prize. That's pretty much if you've done the Halloween show. You aloha, Patrice. If you've done the Halloween show, you know how it works. So, are you ready to play a game? And I think we're gonna start with the bang. We're gonna start with the bang with the voices of the oracle whale, the voices of the whale, and the book. So it's gonna be that's kind of one prize. You just win both the book and the cards. So, are you ready to answer the first question? So, if you have those on their way, then maybe this could be a gift to someone. All right. I didn't say the questions would be easy. Oh, Violetta is here. Good to have you, Violetta. All right. So, this is based on the internet. I am looking for a percent number. So it's a percent number. What percent of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving? What percent of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving? So far, I haven't seen. Oh, I've seen the right answer. It's 88%. So let me find out who won. Wow, that was so fast. So the first person that I see with 88% is Patrice Lily Jackson. 88. Congratulations, Patrice. I'm going to put your name down and please email me your mailing address so I can send you the book and the cards. Uh, I appreciate that. The information that I had was 88, 87 to 88. It was rounded up to 88. Patrice, congratulations, and you won. So I am very glad that you did. So kind of continuing on then, who did some of you had turkey already? Hey, Ness, good to have you. Yeah. Do some of you or some of you don't eat meat or are vegetarians or no? Not yet. Soon. That was Secret Charlotte. Yeah. Not turkey. Yeah. Vegan. That's good. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, you're baking, sampling, Ness. What are you baking? No turkey, you're Norwegian. Tofu, that's a good alternative. Two slices of pecan pie. Rob, hi Denise. You eating fudge brownies, cream cheese, and vanilla pie. That's really cool. So let's maybe do another game, maybe. Let's do another game. Let's do another game. Are you up for another game? Another quick question? And then maybe after that, we'll do some personal questions for a little bit. But let's do a quick question. And for the quick question, that would be my other deck of cards that I'm going to give away. Oh, hi, Ethereal Light. Thank you for your donation. I will pick on your questions. Take your questions. So the next uh, prize is the Mystical Tarot of the Saints, my deck of cards, the tarot deck that I've created with Christina Scagliotti. And so I'm gonna put that. Um, you're not feeling well, Vivian? I'm sorry to hear that. Thank for your questions. We will take personal questions in a little bit, but oh, thank you, Aaron. Um, but let's play a game. So this is the prize. So let's see. All right. The question is, which US state produces the most turkeys? Which US state produces the most turkeys? No clue. Wow, like all the states are popping up right now. All right, so let's see if I see the answer. So far, I'm not really seeing. Yes, I've seen the answer. Minnesota. So who was the first person who had Minnesota? Patrice, you had, but since you won the previous, I'm gonna pass it on for fairness to someone else. But congratulations. I believe right after is Joanne, I think. Did I get this right? It was Joanne, I believe. The first person I see was Patrice, but then she already won a prize. And then right after, I believe it's Joanne. Congratulations, Joanne. Yes, you came second, but first after Patrice. So you want this? You want this, Joanne? Congratulations. All you gotta do is send me your address, and then I'll send you the deck of cards, and then we're gonna continue do uh, uh a few more. I have also some magazine to give away. I have also a 3 questions reading to give away, and some other things to give away. So let me take a few questions. Sandy, uh, ethereal light energy. My 10th grandpa John Holland was on the Mayflower. Wow. Story goes he fell off in a storm but was pulled back aboard. Is it true? He fell off in a storm but was pulled back aboard. Wow. I got the devil. Did someone push him? Something I felt like some like foul play or something happened. And then Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups, that could tell that he was pulled back. But I felt like maybe someone pushed him. Did he fell on his own? I felt like maybe someone pushed. That's the energy I get from this. Could that be possible, Joanna? Sandy Johnson, thank you as well. Should I ask my old boss for advice on work for my new job? Would she be willing to help? Four of Wands, I'm getting a yes. Two of Swords, to me, like it's about making a decision, maybe a choice, maybe an advice regarding two options. I felt like she will give you good advice. Yes, Six of Pentacles is that giving and receiving. So I would definitely ask your advice. I think you're facing a crossroad or a choice, Sandy. Teresa, thank you. Did you ask a question? Um, what do you see for Canada in 2026? Election, economics. I feel like there's a little bit of a struggle. I think but at the end, everything is a success. I think the election might be contested in a sense, not the results, but I felt like competitive, very competitive. I think it's going to be a rough time to get through the election stuff. The economics also struggle a little bit. It's like a mixed bag here. But at the end, I think at the end of the year, there will be a sense of success. So I think it's kind of a transition. And thank you, Ness and Joanna, for gifting the membership. That's really, really kind of you. Yeah, really, really kind. Teresa, happy Thanksgiving and a generous day for some of you. I totally understand that. Do you see electricity utility prices going down in California? Not really, Jenny. Not really. I'm not getting that sense. I think it's gonna stay where it's at. Kathy, good to have you here, Kathy. I am an empath, 100%. You are an empath. You feel the energy. The way you know, Kathy, is I feel like there's some animals and you feel their energies the most. I think your connection is particularly with animals. Kyle, you have another fair Saturday with those dark energy readers. You're working on protection. How things gonna go at the fair? Yeah, they're there. But how you will protect yourself? I think you will keep going with your energy. It's just like you're gonna have to play the game, like pretend that they're not there, stay with your lane, do your protection. You should be okay, the world. But you see, it's like a bubble of protection. Hi, Turtle Kitty, good to have you here. Lilac, how do you see December and January going for you? And after that, I'm going to do another game. So after this question, how do you see December and January? December, I see money coming slowly but surely, like it feels like you're building up. And Knight of Swords for January, like you're going after things. You have renewed energy, more energy, positive changes in January. I think it's December. You're in the phase of building, your energy in December and going for it with more energy to put out there in January. Let's do a game, shall we? Um, I enjoy doing the game. I hope you enjoy the games. So the next prize is the paper magazine. The next prize is the paper magazine, the paper version. So the question is, okay, the question is, which US state was the first to adopt Thanksgiving as an annual holiday? Which US state was the first to adopt Thanksgiving as an annual holiday? Yes, New York. And the first New York, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was Creative Chick Studios, if I'm not mistaken, according to the chat. Creative Chick Studios. You won. You won the magazine, the paper magazine. So I'm going to put your name on it. And please email me your address. Yep. Creative Chick Studio. You won the magazine. Yep. Congratulations. It was in the New York. Yes. Um, and so we're gonna do another magazine in a little bit. Let's see if we have some other questions here. I'm gonna with horses, Kathy. I knew. I knew it was with animals. Lupe 7431. Will my son be successful with a custody agreement? Will my son be successful with his custody agreement? Will my son be successful with a custody agreement? I think it's gonna be okay, but I feel like it's gonna take some time. It's gonna require work. So in other words, the answer is yes, but I feel like this is not easy. This required work. This is required effort. I just feel like that's gonna take a little while for him to get it through, but I feel like he will be. Star, do you see a job involving travel as a result of the ceremony in April? As a result of the ceremony. in April, a job involving travel as a result of the ceremony. I'm getting the Nine of Cups, so there's something that's coming through. The Hierophant is also a very good card, like it's a protection and also giving something away. But I think it's still in the works. Look, this Three of Wands could be travel. So I feel like, to your question, there's something coming through. It it feels to me like it's positive, could be a job. The travel is coming through, at least some sort of movement. So I'm gonna say yes, but I feel like, Star, if you have a bit more information that could connect to my cards for this, I'm leaning towards yes. In January, there is a five, that's Ness. Thank you, Ness. A five transit planetary pileup on your natal moon. Wow, that's like crazy. In January, five transit planetary pileup on my natal moon. How will this impact me? I think it's different energies, Ness. I get like very much two energies coming through. One is the Three of Sword and the Five of Sword. You have to really let go something. It feels like almost like it's a culmination of an attention, an energy of attention that's letting go, and maybe with some sort of pain. But at the end of the day, the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups, an opportunity comes out of it. So it feels like it's a release energy, a little bit of attention, release energy. I feel almost like there's an emotional release as well, but comes out of it an opportunity, a celebration. And so it's kind of cathartic in a way that you have all this energy. It feels very intense, very emotional, release. You let go something and an opportunity and a celebration come through. It's all those energies. Does that make sense, Ness, given your astro knowledge? Oh, thank you, Denise. Share it. So I need to thank you for everything you do. Ever since my husband passed, I was always worried that there's something wrong with my house. Do you see anything that I need to watch for? This house feels like a burden on you. It feels heavy. I don't think there's anything with the house, but I feel like the energy of a house is heavy on you. So I don't get this sense like of something particularly wrong, but I feel like this energy, the responsibility is actually what's heavy. And so I feel like the challenge is not so much a practical challenge, but an emotional challenge. Would you pull a few cards about my vision of 4 more days on December 1st? White light. I see you getting something. The Queen of Wands, getting control, getting opportunities. I feel also like there's an aspect of healing, like something comes out in a positive way, but a little bit out of a challenge. In other words, like you're coming so strong, like your December is a release of a lot of energies from November. And I see you coming up strong, that Queen of Wands, that High Priestess, the Empress, sorry. Um, I feel like this is a lot of let go energy and then kind of putting you in a position of feeling stronger, white light. I hope that makes sense. Um, yes. Claudia, thank you as well for your donation. You need a good word for 2026. And then after that, we'll do another game. We'll do another game. A good word for 2026. Claudia, a good word for 2026. A 2026 for Claudia. Well, you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds for opportunities to come later. I get the Empress too. Like you're going to be in your power. You're going to basically use this year. I mean, you know that 2026 is your year one, 2025 was your year nine. And so it's a new beginning. You're planting the seeds, you're investing in yourself, and it's going to flourish to success. Okay. So let's do, okay, Charla, and then we'll do another game. Has my spirit guide Marcus been bringing me spirits to cross over as mediumship practice? So, has my spirit guides Marcus been bringing me spirits to cross over? Well, I see people that you're dealing with, so that's my first. Four swords. I think it's connection. To me, I see it with connection with the other side, the northern lights. So let's confirmation. You have the ability to mediumship. I feel like what is Marcus doing? What is Marcus doing? Yes, look at it. The high priestess. You have that power. He's putting this for you to work on. And so when you meditate, you can actually work on your powers. This is basically you doing meditation with the northern lights here. Yes. So that makes a lot of sense. I would say yes. All right, let's do another game here. You want to do another game? And that will be also the magazine. The magazine. So let's do another game. We've done a lot of state stuff and numbers. Let's do let's do for magazine, Third Wish magazine. Let's do this question. What year, so it's a year, was the first Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade? What year was the first Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade? Oh, wow, Millenord? I think it's Millenord. 1924. So congratulations, Millenord. I believe, looking at the chat, you won. Congratulations. So I'm going to put you up, and please remember to send your to send your address to my email so you can receive your prize. Congratulations. Um, we do another prize later. Patrice, thank you, Patrice. Aloha. Will I be able to resolve my issues within the IRS this year? Do you mean in 2025? Can you quickly confirm if you said this year? This is 2025? Patrice, this year, I think you mean 2025, but I want to make sure. All right. I was looking on Patrice to confirm. 26. I was not. Patrice. Okay. Will you be able to resolve your issues with the IRS next year, technically, in 2026? Yes. Yes. The Queen of Wands here, this is you. Ten of Pentacles, this is the money aspect. Nine of Wands, there's some work involved here. So it's not easy necessarily, but I feel like you will. The Wheel of Fortune, the bottom of the deck. Yes. Kaylee, you put a question. Oh, let's do your question. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't see it. Um, you have a coworker and friend that you have a crush on, but it's complicated. You keep getting the connection is karmic. How is the connection coming? The first thing I heard was that it was a past life. So let's confirm with the cards. A coworker do you have the crush on? That high priestess has that spiritual energy to it. Coworker. The other ones, I see this as time flying, that connection with the past. Let's see how this coworker, I'm trying to get an energy from that coworker. Justice. It's a sense of fairness. It's something I almost feel like the energy I get, it is a past life and something happened in the previous life that you're trying to correct this life. So maybe it didn't work out or there were an issue. It is complicated. It's interesting you mentioning that because I get that energy that you basically have to resolve a particular issue, but the particular issue comes from a past life, hence the karmic connection. I think you having to resolve this problem is the reason this is you feel deeply connected. You have the crush because it is karmic. So I feel like you resolving the problem makes it a life path issue, a life path purpose, and then but it's also a relationship aspect. But to me, it is a past life. What you're trying to resolve started in the previous life. Florence, will my relationship with Anthony last a long time? Relationship between Florence and Anthony. Strength, absolutely. Hummingbird, If you have time, can you please advise whether I will be able to sell my properties to buy a new one soon? Soon, no. Um, but I feel like you will be able to get the money, but I don't think this is soon. Um, so be prepared that I think it's gonna take like a bit of an effort. Yeah, you're welcome, Kaylee. Yep, Prairie is right. Is an hour reading better than a half hour reading? I think it depends if you have a lot of questions to look. Um, in a half hour reading, you can get easily with me 5, 6 questions, 5 questions, and then maybe an hour 10. I would look at it this way. Diane, does my dad have a message? Does my dad have a message? Yes, he's around. He has a very strange way of kind of not not intervening too much in your life. It's almost like he doesn't want to be too present. And he remembers you when you were a child. The memory, it's a lot of childhood memories, not so much what's happening now, but a lot of the childhood, the family life in the childhood. I think he's saying like you've overcome a lot, you've done a lot. There's something about money. There's something about money that you came through money wise. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you, Lupe. Thank you, Kyle. Alicia's, do you see me moving to another state in 2026? Another state. I feel like you will. I feel like you will, but I feel like it's not just you. I see someone else being involved. I see another person. All right, let's do another game. Let's do another game. I said there will be prizes. I was not joking. All right, and the next game we just keep turning here would be the deck, another deck, the tarot deck, the mystical tarot of the saints. And you might have seen like for 24, 25 hours, all the classes, my decks, including this one, are and the magazines, digital and printed, are 25% off. So that's just for one day as a thank you, as an opportunity for you to, um, if you couldn't afford before, this is the moment to do it. Okay. All right. Let's do a question. Okay, this one. Yes, there's a code. And you have to use my link tree link, and it's the same code everywhere. BF for Black Friday 2025. And so you want, yeah, Celtic. Thank you so much. That's the code. You also the big gift set, the box for the Saints. It's also 25% off. And I wouldn't do that anymore. Like I'll have special next year's, but this is the one time for classes, books, magazines. It's 25 hours because it's 25. Actually, because I'm so close to 25,000 subscribers. So everything is coming down to 25, 25,000 subscribers, 25%. All right. So the what did I say? It was the saints. Yeah, it was the mystical tarot of the saints. And the question is the following. The question is the following. How many days did the original 1621 1621 Thanksgiving feast last? How many days did the original Thanksgiving feast last in 1621? How many days? All right. Kimberly, 3 days. You were the first one, I believe. Kimberly in SoCal, you were the first one. Congratulations. In SoCal, you get the Saints. Congratulations. 3 days of Thanksgiving. Congratulations. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shelley. And we still have 9 minutes, so I'm going to be maybe a couple questions and then two more prizes. The final prize gonna be the three questions reading, and that's like a value of $55. Where you ask me three questions and you'll receive a video. That would be the last prize. Um, well, thank you, Kathy. The thumbs up, and if you can tell your friends to subscribe. I'm like about 100 subscribers away from 25,000. If you have a partner, a sibling, a friend, if they can subscribe, I mean, like that would really help me get to 25,000. I'm like so close. So, I mean, eating for 3 days, I know. That's like a lot. Sandy, I'm not sure if I'm following my life path. Any suggestion? Life path. Life path. Any suggestion? I feel like in your life path, it has to deal with people and relationships. And so, in what you're currently doing, are you involved in any kind of way of mediating situations, helping situations between people, um, helping children? I'm getting a lot of family things, helping families, helping children, helping people in their connection with others. Does that make sense to you, Sandy? Because I feel like you have a little bit of an ability to help people who have disagreements. And so I get the sense like you can help bring perspective, mediate. I feel like there's a mediation aspect. I don't know. Have you been having the impression that you were in the middle of certain things, that sort of thing? But I feel like it has to be um, in terms of people relationships. That's what I'm getting. Oh, thank you, Diane. Johnny Wistana, did you ask a question? I got your sticker, but I don't know if I answer your questions. So let me know if you ask a question and I didn't see it. All right, one. We're gonna do one more deck. This one, my tarot deck, and then the next prize, the final prize, will be the reading. You know, that would be the reading. So, okay, this one. All right, let's do this one for another deck. Which US president declared that Thanksgiving would fall on the fourth Thursday of November? Which US president declared that Thanksgiving would fall on the fourth Thursday of November? Yes, that was Franklin Roosevelt. And I believe Kyle was the first one. Kyle, I think you're the first one. Congratulations. Yes, Kyle, congratulations. You won. Please send me your address, Kyle. The Saints. All right. I'm gonna take like a couple more questions and then we'll finish with the 3 questions reading as a prize. Linda Kennedy. Do you see my daughters reaching out to me to make peace? She's moved back to Florida with the monster she married. We haven't talked in 8 years. All right. Will she be reaching out to make peace? She moved back to Florida. 8 years. This is so funny. 8 of Wands, 8 years. I keep saying movement. Your daughter reaching out. Will the daughter reach out? I feel she will, but this is going to take a bit of time. This is her coming on a horse, but this is the slowest horse. You see, it's not in movement. That Chariot is a yes card. I'm saying a yes. 3 of Wands. She's looking from a distance. I feel she will, but this could take up to 3 years, I feel. Up to 3 more years, I feel. Within 3 years. Journey with Tana, you reposted your question. Let me try to find it. I'm not seeing your question. Ah, I do. Is my friend Joe around me? And then after that, we'll do the final prize, the grand prize. Is my friend Joe around me? The judgment, it's the communication, the angels, the trumpet, absolutely. Not only is around you, but I feel like he's trying to communicate with you. This is a card of angel communication. King of Cups, that's Joe. Absolutely. I feel like there's absolutely no doubt. All right. This is now the final prize. I'm going to call this the grand prize. Right? This is the grand prize. It's basically a value of $55. Thank you, Natalie. Okay. Cancer, water. um, which is 3 questions video reading. So let me find a good question for that. Oh, this is a fun one. I'm happy with this one. You're ready? We're going to be talking about food. We're going to be talking about food. Are you ready for the last question, the grand prize? And then after that, we're going to do a reading for the collective. Yes, yes, I like to see those yeses. All right, for the grand prize. Are you ready for the grand prize? 3 questions reading. Let's go. What Thanksgiving dish was invented in 1955? What Thanksgiving dish was invented in 1955? Yes, Kathy, the green beans casserole. Oh my God, you won, Kathy. Yes, the green bean casserole. Congratulations. Yes, Kathy, wonderful, wonderful. So, you know what that means? You email me your 3 questions. Just email me your 3 questions, and then I'll send you a video with your readings. Um, that's a very 1950s dish, tapioca. You're absolutely ready. And then I'm going to do a reading for the collective. Okay? And the reading for us for Thanksgiving is wow, resilience. Resilience. And I'm going to read what that means. And I'm going to read what that means. This is a time to draw strength from within. You are not alone in your struggle. The well guides are with you, offering their embrace, their ancient knowledge, their ancient knowing, and their emotional depth. Even in the hardest moments, your spirit is unbreakable. You are being called to trust your endurance, your stillness, your inner gravity. Resilience is not about never being shaken, it's about remembering your center when the world moves around you. Whatever you're facing, breathe deep, dive inward. Let the outer storm rage, but protect your inner peace. The guidance. Lean into the deep. When chaos swirls at the surface, sink into your inner ocean. There is calm beneath the waves. Let yourself be held. You don't have to carry it all alone. You know that whales travels in pods. Community matters. Spirit is offering support. Whales travels in pods. Community matters. This is what we are. We are a community. That's why we're here. Honor your emotional strength. Resilience isn't about being numb. It's about feeling deeply and still choosing to move forward. Survive with grace. Not all battles are meant to be fought. Some are meant to be weathered. Let your dignity and patience guide you through. Final revelation. You are still here. You've weathered the storms before, and you will weather this one too. Like the whales, your strength is not loud or boastful. It's ancient, steady, and sacred. You were made for the deep. You were made for the tides. You were made to rise. Let embrace of the whale guides remind you. You are resilient and you're never alone. So I love that because we are, I mean, we are not, we're going through tough times. This is tough. We said that all the time, but it is talking about community. The one thing I remember from this is that whales, they don't travel alone, they travel in pods. That's basically the sense of community. So it's been my first Thanksgiving with you. I had so much fun with you, with the games, with all of you. The games was just a way to interact, but that was really the point of being together on this Thanksgiving Day. I am so thankful for all of you. Um, Remember, I am doing 25% off for 25 hours. Yes, and with 25% off, I will put the link under this video as well. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. Ask a friend. Please ask a friend to subscribe to get me to my next milestone. I'm so close. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Deborah. And we will do this again. Thank you all very well. I'll be tomorrow on for fundraiser for the Well Trust for fundraiser. And so we will with Sherry, Voices from the Swamp, we're gonna do readings. And then the next members live is Saturday. The next questions live is Sunday, the usual time. So thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I know some of you were either alone by themselves or feeling alone, even if they were not alone. So I want to acknowledge that. And at least if this hour gave you a little bit of fun, that's wonderful. At least for me, it gave that. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the moderators, Celtic Seer, Vivian, Ness also has been there. I appreciate all of you. And yes, there's something Friday with Sherry, Saturday for members, Sunday for everyone else. Bye.